Have you been thinking about moving your paperback book from CreateSpace to KDP Print? Do you want to know the benefits of publishing your print book on KDP Print versus CreateSpace? Then you'll want to tune in today as I give you 4 reasons to move your CreateSpace book to KDP Print. Stick around. Welcome to Self-Publishing with Dale, and if you want to learn how to publish your message, build your brand, and fulfill your ambition, then subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications to get all the latest releases. Have you published a paperback book on the Amazon-owned CreateSpace publishing platform? Are you beginning to wonder if CreateSpace is shutting its doors? Drop me your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. Not too long ago, we published a video on YouTube about the potential death of CreateSpace. Many industry insiders worry over the potential closing of the Amazon subsidiary of CreateSpace. Understandably so, considering the recent addition of print to the Kindle Direct Publishing platform. Sure, people were sweating the demise of CreateSpace out the gate, but now that KDP Print is slowly implementing changes and benefits that CreateSpace doesn't offer, it has many indie authors wondering, should I move my CreateSpace book to KDP Print? That's why I thought I'd kick you a handful of reasons to move your CreateSpace book to KDP Print. As per the usual disclaimer, though this list isn't exhaustive, it certainly gets you guided to a more informed decision. 1. No expanded distribution sales. In my previous posts about how does expanded distribution work on CreateSpace and is expanded distribution on CreateSpace worth it, I covered the pros and cons of using this option on CreateSpace. Currently, KDP doesn't offer it. According to the feature comparison checklist of KDP Print to CreateSpace, they plan to eventually add this feature to the KDP platform. But let's face the facts. Expanded distribution has 2 factors working against it. 1 is the loss of profits due to the middleman collecting their cut. And 2 is you don't have much control in advertising. Therefore, you're left to either driving traffic to the various expanded distribution platforms or hope marketing. Sadly, relying on hope for marketing or organic traffic doesn't quite get the book sales for most indie publishers. So if you aren't drawing a dime on expanded distribution or even use that option, why not consider moving your book from CreateSpace to KDP Print? 2. Advertising. Outside of opening an Amazon seller account like Amazon Advantage, there's really no way to internally drive traffic to your CreateSpace book. Technically, Amazon reps state that Amazon Advantage is not for advertising your CreateSpace print books. At least that's what they have informed me and others time and again. Recently, in my post about AMS ads for authors, advertise your KDP print books, I share how KDP is officially allowing you to advertise your books through your AMS for Kindle dashboard. I've covered how AMS ads are dead simple in my YouTube video series, How to Use Amazon Marketing Services in Under 15 Minutes. With that being said, you can now take the knowledge you've built on driving traffic to your ebooks and apply it to advertising your KDP paperback today. 3. One less item. Ling Chi, also known as death by 1,000 cuts. Every time you have to open a different dashboard or check the latest report, you slowly remove tiny chunks out of your day, and that's time that'd be better spent on producing more high-quality work or marketing your latest book. Having your ebooks and print books in one spot, for lack of better words, cuts down on the number of distractions. I understand how some indie authors feel about putting all their eggs into one basket when publishing ebooks and paperback books in one account. The truth is, you shouldn't hedge your bets on any one avenue. That's why you should diversify your self-publishing portfolio and build a business that reaches beyond the Amazon marketplace. You have the choice of building a brand through video, audio, or even your own website. Relying solely on Amazon KDP or CreateSpace for your income is a disaster waiting to happen. So if you're balking at moving your CreateSpace books to KDP Print because of worry over losing it all at one false step, then you haven't taken the proper steps to protect your business anyway. Focus on how to protect your business first and then look at how you can optimize your workflow by only having to open one dashboard instead of 2. 4. KDP Print future expectations. Though KDP Print is still in beta, they've already publicly stated their intent to acquire the same features and perks you've come to expect in publishing books on CreateSpace. In August 2017, I published the YouTube video about KDP Paperback versus CreateSpace book publishing. At that time, CreateSpace had only one factor working against them: distribution to Amazon Japan. And KDP Print didn't have much working in their favor, including no proof or wholesale copies, no distribution to Amazon Mexico and Canada, and no expanded distribution. Well, KDP Print has changed significantly since that post, and though they haven't picked up distribution to the previously mentioned regions, they have open proof and wholesale copies. Admittedly, their idea of ordering proof copies is kind of wonky at the time of this release. You can order a proof, but only after it's live in the Amazon bookstore. If enough of us complain about that misguided option, I'm sure KDP will fix it to where we can order proofs before our book goes live. All that to say this, KDP states in their article, Move Your CreateSpace Paperback to KDP, that they have intent to get expanded distribution and distribution to Mexico and Canada. And if I were a betting man, then I'd say it'll be sooner than later. With more reasons stacking in favor of moving your print book from CreateSpace to KDP Print, you'll eventually have to wonder when it's finally time to take the dive. I know it can be scary, especially if you're used to the comforts of the familiar CreateSpace platform. I can assure you, I share the same reservations. I'll remain cautiously optimistic and will share with you soon how simple it is to migrate your CreateSpace paperback book to KDP Print. Till then, if you enjoyed today's content, then help out a friend and share it with them too. This has been Self-Publishing with Dale, and I'll see you soon.